Wait for it. What's up, everybody?
Holy Lord, look at us. Welcome to Characters Welcome, the best dang live stream show on this or any side of the rectangles. This guy over here is Justin Tyler.
This guy over here is Eric. He only goes by Eric.
First names only. I'll take my last name when I earn it. That's what my father screamed at me. And so I'm Eric for now.
How close are you? Are you right on the edge? Are you
I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp. But actually, for the whole month of October, that's not our names. I'm Eric Feurer.
And I'm Justin Tyler.
And at times, if you close your eyes and listen hard, you can still hear the ghost of Sarah Smallwood Parsons.
And that's the only 3 hosts that this show has ever had.
Whoa, scary. Welcome back. We've had a couple weeks off, or just 1 week off, Justin?
Just 1 week. Last week you were at a rehearsal, I think, and I was at the Washington D.C. train station, desperately trying to find a place to set up and do this. There was none.
Figured out. Tough out there. Last week I had a UCB Betty character show, which was really, really fun, which actually was our video drop today, folks. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check out a Love is Blind contestant who doesn't know she's talking to her own father, which is really funny.
Yikes. It's
a good one. But yeah, I'm so happy to be back. What's new with you, Justin? Fall is in full swing, right?
It's my season. It's dark out early. I'm out there just taking in the sort of hot sun, but cold air, leaves gently falling. It's lovely.
I'm there too. I feel like fall is definitely also my season. That's what I was going to say.
Are we fighting over this season?
No, we don't have to fight. We can both like this. We don't have to always fight.
Like
We don't have to fight about stuff. And I don't understand that there's a lot of discourse in the Discord about how we're always butting heads and we're not friendly Franks with each other. But I don't see that.
Yeah, you do sound like you're lying right now, but that's fine. We have a lovely chats off air. We're sometimes playing pool together, having it quite some time.
I'm going tonight, Justin. Swing by.
Of course you are. Yeah, no problem.
Wednesdays are for the boys to hang out with this beautiful girl.
Yeah. You're out with your partner, and I'm sometimes also.
Justin also just exists, which is nice. But yeah, folks, welcome. If this is your first time here, if you're a crafty veteran, I see in chat Zcor's here, Red's here, Kathy's here, Scheuchler's here, the gang is here. But yeah, if you just found this page recently, because we have had a little bit of a resurgence lately, Justin, we're
so back.
This month, we've gotten 7,000 new subscribers on the YouTube page, and that is someday we will find out how to make that into money.
Yes, I think eventually, if you hit a certain number, they hand you a TV show.
Yes.
That guy Leslie.
What's up? How are you? Good to see you. Here we are. If you get that, sometimes they'll give you a TV show. My favorite thing about fall is we did this week was when we did the giant putting away of the air conditioning units. It's official.
So cool. Ours are still in. Well, here's what we've been doing lately. We got a puppy. We have a new puppy in the house.
That's right.
That is hard. That is tricky. That is not. It takes time. It takes mental time to teach an animal that certain places are good for going to the bathroom and certain places are not good.
And so how far? And so is that easier or harder than teaching your children how to do that?
Kids are easy, very easy. There's language there. Dog, not so much.
What's the dog's name?
His name is Jasper.
Jasper, what a fella.
Yes, the official show dog of Characters Welcome.
Where is he? Is he sleeping?
Yeah, he's in his little crate pen area.
Would you mind picking up the crate and shaking it a bunch and making him go crazy?
Yeah, he does that. I never really, everyone talks about like, my dog has the zoomies. And I was like, yeah, whatever, that's not real. It's real. This dog will just run from end to end of the apartment for like 20 minutes at a time. Banging into stuff with his head. I'm like, is this dog broken? It's like a Roomba that's got extra batteries in it,
Where'd you get it from? Somewhere upstate at your private lake house?
What? Private? No, I mean, yes, somewhere upstate, but without the privacy. Where is private now, Eric?
That's a good point.
Ever thought about that?
Yeah, the man's everywhere. The man is everywhere.
Do you have any new rats in the household?
No new rats, just the
Like
same.
pet rats, not the unsanctioned visitors.
No, same old boys. Tic Tac, Cowboy, and Raz are doing pretty well. We've relegated them when we let them out to just one single room. We used to let them just have the run of the fucking place.
That's crazy. Because aren't they just like, oops, that one's gone. Oh, they're all gone. They're out in the world.
They just go wherever they want. And then we used to have to be like, and this is a capital T and a capital C. We'd be like, get the corn. And it would just be a big stick of corn that we would Pied Piper them back into the cage with.
Because they love corn.
Yeah, they're crazy for the corn, man. But in our advanced age, we can't chase them around anymore like that. We gotta
wow! You got tired bones. You know you're not getting the corn.
Yeah,
hey, honey, get the corn.
Get the corn, but not anymore. Not anymore. Cowboy still bites. The other two still don't. So it's great. Everything's good over here.
That's nice. That's good. You get any rat zoomies? The rats ever get a little loose out there?
They don't get zoomies, but we did find out that they ate through my computer charger, the fish tanks electrical system, and our record players electrical thing. So we are currently we're in the process of buying all new cords.
Got that rat money. I think you could talk to the New York City rat czar about reimbursements for that. Kathy L says a pet. Yeah, the rat czar is the only one that hasn't resigned or been fired under charges from.
The rat czar played the fucking waiting game and won, dude.
Kathy L says a pet rat in New York City is like a pet squirrel in Minnesota. Why would you?
That's a good question. The rats that exist out there in the real world in New York are built Ford tough. They are a little bit different than these soft boys that I have. Those New York rats, man, they're a little bit crazy. Sometimes you see them. I saw one in a trash can one time and like tried to scare it off and it didn't move. And I was like, holy shit.
Was probably trying to light a cigarette. That's how I released the California cockroaches that I got into the New York cockroach system. And I'm sure they just got curb stomped.
Absolutely blasted by the other cockroaches. For people who don't know, Justin bought a bunch of cockroaches to film with for a little short film, and then didn't get rid of them. He didn't extinguish them. He let them go.
Well, they were actors at that point, and the way the union works is you can't crush them under your boot heel. The industry crushes them in its own way, like us, us human actors.
Speaking of crushing, we have a large show for you tonight, folks, with a bunch of crushable pieces. I'm so excited to get back into it and see some pieces. So excited to have you all here. This is going to be a fun one. Eric said he should have drowned them one by one. I don't know that I said that.
You definitely have said that in the past.
I don't know that I said that.
Ironically, I'd be drowning them in more water than you bathe in, which is
okay. All right, so we are going to talk.
Come on, I don't know when you're here. I don't know. I've been saving up.
I started this whole night being like, Justin and I don't fight. We're friends, dude. Justin, you are poking the rat right now. Speaking of, this is satire. Yeah. We're all just joking. Rat Boy Summer. I'm so excited to welcome out our first guest. How about you, Justin?
Yes, please. We've been talking about all these beautiful creatures on this earth, and you know what? You know where they all come from. The spirit that inhabits them all is our first guest. So please welcome out to these rectangles and sometimes circles, Mother Earth.
Whoa!
Ding dong. Hello, my love. It's me, your Mother Earth. I hope it's all right. I just dropped by your house without calling, but what could humanity possibly be busy with? Evolving. I see how cute this place has gotten. You've certainly put your own little flair on everything. What are these called? Skyscrapers? Okay. I don't know why you feel the need to scrape the sky, but that's just me. Literally, I am the sky. But, this is all part of your, what was that word? Deforestation thing. So, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd love a drink. Thank you. Oh, no. Honey, what is this? A natural soda? But I certainly didn't make this. I can tell you that much. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's good enough for me. I'll manage. Mm. Well, since you haven't asked, I'll just tell you how I've been. Hurt. Yeah, the chemicals you're putting in my air and soil and water and, well, humanity. You know how much I want you to have your little projects like language and fire, but don't you think that industrial manufacturing phase has gone on a little too long? Oh, what's that? Oh, but the chemicals make you good at business, and that's important to you? Well, you should have a win. You know, if you insist, then Mother will have to make do. You aren't my most special little species. Of course, I've already started to develop splotches in my ozone, but no, if you want to keep leaching chemicals, please don't stop for me. You know, I thought you might have stopped for the little caribou or the whales or the monk seals or the dodo, but no, my love, just keep on keeping on. You know, don't mind me. Oh, God, what is that smell? Fossil fuels? You don't want to get a wind turbine in here just to circulate things? Make it a little more hospitable, you know, just in case someone comes over. I mean, could you make it any more clear you're not planning on increasing the population? What? Honey, forgive me for saying this, but your birth rate fluctuates every time I see you, and your father and I, Father Time, we're just both very concerned that you're leading a kind of lifestyle that is just not about saving much for anyone else. Do you know what I mean, honey? Do you know what I mean? It's just your population rate is up and then it's down. And I just want to know that you're thinking about the future. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's that? You're going to Mars. You're going to Mars. Okay, my love. Okay, always with the going to Mars. You know who doesn't talk about going to Mars? Your brother. Don't call him a monkey. He's an ape. And I really wish you two stayed in touch. Oh, you're serious this time? Okay, why Mars? Are my own natural resources not good enough for you? No, honey, of course you want something more exciting, and my natural energy and fuel and soil and diamonds aren't good enough for you. No, it's fine. It's fine. My resources are just there for you to use as you see fit, and just ignore everything else that I have to offer. And if that's what you want to do with your one life, then go ahead, abandon me. After everything I've done for you, and I let you ruin my planet, and I mean ruin. And your birth, I've been in labor with you for 300,000 years, and you know what? I wouldn't trade a minute of it. You know, I remember when you were so little, just a little single-celled organism, and even then, I loved you. Even when you were a tiny little bacteria. Yeah, I know that you don't remember, but I do. Yeah, no, honey, you were never a Yeti. No, you're remembering it wrong. That never happened. Oh, God, my love, I feel like you are just so relatively young, you know, kind of speaking, and this must be a phase in your life in which you experiment, and you know, if you want to go to Mars, and if you say you're relying on Elon Musk to get you there, clearly it's going to happen. So what choice do I have? You know, I should just let you try. I should let you try. And I do love you, honey. I do. What's that? What do you mean? It's a shock to hear me being supportive. No, don't say I have mood swings and that I'm too hot and too cold. Have you heard of global warming? Whose fault is that? You know, only a mother could be blamed for being too warm. You would never say that to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Annie Sage, Whitehurst, everybody.
Whitehurst, everybody.
Yes, good.
So fun and somewhat triggering. As a son of a mother, I'm definitely feeling the aggressive, passive aggressive vibes.
And don't you feel guilty,
mother, Justin?
What's that?
You're the son of a mother?
I'm the son of a mother.
Me too.
Wow.
What? See, we do have so much in common.
That's crazy. This character was so fun and so well acted. I really liked it.
Thank
you.
Super good. Yeah, you should. Have you ever thought about doing acting? You'd be really good at it.
Oh, huh. Thanks.
It's happening.
It's so good.
Any Sage, did this start from the Mother Earth side or the passive aggressive mother side of the piece?
I mean, aren't they really like just one and the same, you guys?
Wow, it
Like,
just came as a whole.
yeah, I don't know. There's so much news about like going to Mars, not going to Mars, and I just thought I can really hear my mom talking about this. But yeah.
So did you base the characterization off of anyone that you, I don't know, might know in real life?
Legally, no.
Yes, good. Yes. Yes, on the record,
Good.
so we all know. No, you
Smart
did not.
answer. This is being recorded.
No.
We get shouts on the comments for the green fingernails. That is meticulous detail.
Yeah, did you already have the green fingernails, or did you paint it for this?
You know, aren't they really just one and the same? You know, one.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not
Wow. Very
I hate
intense times.
Answers are
Really
the worst.
inhabiting the role.
Very, very fun. Where are you coming at us from?
So I'm in Astoria, in New York City.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool, Astoria.
Yeah.
Queens. How long have you lived in Astoria?
About 10 years or so, but this is a corner of my apartment. I don't think I've ever set up a green screen before. So it's all still new. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the thing in New York apartments. You're always finding new corners in there. You know, it's just like it's like wandering around a massive mansion.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Ask my 3 pet rats. They are always finding places for me to have to get out the corn and pull them.
Get out the corn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like when I moved to the city, which was much longer ago than you did, Annie Sage, there was a split. It was like a bunch of people moved to Brooklyn, a bunch of people moved to Queens, and never the twain shall meet. Do you feel like you're a Queens to the bone? You really stay up there?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I lived in Brooklyn briefly, but that relationship ended, so I'm never allowed back in the borough. Yeah.
That's exactly right. Thank you for respecting the borders.
Yeah,
do it again.
That's good. At the end of the day, Brooklyn, Queens, they're one and the same. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Now the Zen is infecting Eric.
Hard to find the difference. Do you have anything you want to plug or promote, Annie Sage? You got anything fun coming up?
Well, I'm doing a couple different projects right now in post-production. But tomorrow night, speaking of Brooklyn, the one place I will go is there's this great bar called Young Ethel's in Park Slope. And they do the bar prov experiment, and it's a bunch of different, every 2 weeks people do like whatever wild themes, and it's just new people exploring different forms and experimenting, and not political or stuffy or nothing. And in next Tuesday, I'm going to be at Otto Shrunken Head with a new little character duo called the Little Pitchers.
Character duo.
Yeah, with Rory Scholl. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Called the Little Pitchers?
The Little Pitchers, Hollywood's most famous, most humblest producers.
Aw. Gonna pitch us some stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. Very fun. Folks, run, don't walk to Young Ethel's. That's a fun little bar. It's a very cute little spot. It's cool. Also, there's a great bar across the street that has a pool table called Buttermilk that I also really like.
Wow.
That's
Look
a cool
at the
little
bar
name.
Rex. Yes. Very cool. I love a character duo as well. I think we don't really do that as much out here in this business.
No, we just had that one. We had our one Characters Welcome show where we did all duos, and it was very fun. We should do it again. It was a good time.
When Characters Welcome started, duo characters were part of it. Every couple shows, there would be 2 people would team up and write a shared sort of piece. We've gotten away from it. Yeah, there's a tragic accident when the 2 nobody walked away from that one.
And that's why you went
character collision.
Yeah, we work exclusively solo.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
And then now in our own rectangle, so we might never interact with each other.
It's safer for everybody.
Tragic.
Annie Sage, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you. It was so good. We'd love to have you back here again sometime. Maybe next time we do a duo Characters Welcome show, we'll get you on here with Rory.
Hey, that'd be great. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, let us know if you find any new unexplored places of your apartment. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon, maybe.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Who have you done duo characters with, Justin? Anybody of note?
I didn't really do one, I don't think. Because it was when Hart and I were directing, it was like oh, it'd be weird for us to be involved in the duo part. So we were always just doing solo. But I did, Alden Ford and I did we adapted a sketch we did back in the day about comedians who've stolen a quote unquote topical joke. And that's on the page right now. You just have to scroll back a couple, but very fun. One of my favorite sketches I've ever made.
Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, I've only ever, I guess.
What about you?
Really only that one that I did at that duo show with Michael Stevens, which was so fun too. The guys who are living inside your walls don't want you to leave the city because they're eating all your food and need you to stay. Yeah, I've never done that either. I think I've always had my own ideas. And I was like, I think that's why I did start doing characters in the first place. I was like, improv stinks because there's a bunch of
collaboration.
Yeah.
They get to shout their ideas at the same time I'm shouting mine. Not interested.
And then I'd be like, sketch is no fun because you're not reading it exactly how I want you to. So yeah, I gotta go do characters.
Nice. The ultimate control freaks genre of comedy.
It's true.
See, I came at it the other way. I did improv, then sketch. And I was like, you know what? I have more mental space. Time to go solo, break it out.
Wow.
And, Characters Welcome was born.
That's it. Eric, collaboration? No, thank you, he says before he drowns you in water. I think that's the full quote, Kathy.
Yeah, wow.
And Justin, I mean, we got such a packed show. I think we should just throw to our next guest. What do you say?
Let's roll.
Yeah, I'm so excited about that. Shortco says, when I first met Eric when he was on a sketch team. That's true, folks. There might be videos of it out there. I don't know if there is or not, but the team was called Trout House.
Trout House, love that. What was your marquee sketch? What was the banger? What was the closer?
That's a good question. There it is. Get it, baby. We had a couple really good ones. Actually, the one that I was probably the most proud of, that I really liked, that I still am like, I should try to make this into a character, was we had the stage split halfway, and on one side of the stage, there was a magician who was like holding his hand above a hat. And then the other side of the stage lights up, and it's a family of rabbits praying over dinner. And then we built this gigantic white hand that crushes the table and grabs the dad. And it's just like chaos where everyone's like, ah, like freaking out. And like, there's just like this epic battle between this hand and this rabbit who doesn't want to leave. It was very fun.
That's very fun. That could be a very fun character from You're the Rabbit Dad.
Yeah.
And we don't see the other side until like a button on the end or something like that.
Until the button on the end, and I get fucking just crushed and dragged off stage by the magician's hand. Yeah, that was a really fun one. I really liked that sketch in particular.
I see the evolution of your brain in that sketch.
Yes, it's true. That walked so that I don't even know what could run. Sneezy Dad murders birds could run for sure.
Yeah. Tree guy.
Tree guy could run. Cool. Let's talk about our next guest. I'm so excited for this next guy. I'm pumped for this one. I like this one because this word that I get to say right here, I oftentimes in the morning, just to help me wake up, I roll the window up and I just scream this word out as many times as I can. It's just a good way to wake up, and get the whole neighborhood energized. The neighborhood knows me as the guy that screams this all the time. Everyone really likes it.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, you must be beloved.
Yeah, people really, really like it. Let's welcome out our very next feel-good character, a 911 call. Yeah!
Hello. Hi, my name is Harlan Winterton. I own the gallery where all the art is just baby teeth that's been glued together. Yes. I live in the penthouse of a building, but I can't tell you where it is because poor people aren't allowed here. Yes. It's like dog whistles, where my address is a number that only rich people can hear. Yeah. Okay. Well, so listen. I'm worried that I'm having a marijuana overdose. What have I taken? Oh, hardly anything. I guess I had a little hit from a weed pen, but the weed was called Trainwreck. And when I breathed out the vape, all of my plants died. I also had an edible called Montauk Fender Bender, and then that's like getting hit by a car drunk driven by Billy Joel. And then I had a 50 milligram can of Smoke-A-Cola, which is a boutique weed soda made in Vermont by Ben and Jerry's even more annoying cousin. Is that a lot? Is that a lot? I don't know. I just feel like everything has weed in it now. Like the hairspray I use has CBD in it. I buy sativa hot dogs. My air conditioner has a dab rig in it, so it puts out cold air that is just jacked with THC. I should say, I did have a CBD infused taco. It's like a choco taco, but it's a tobacco taco, but it's weed. I took a swim in my pool, but the chlorine I use is infused with 1,000 milligrams of Maui Wowie. And for dinner, I had a bowl of soup. Campbell's Oops All Weed Chicken Noodle Fuck You Up soup. You probably had it. I'm also microdosing mushrooms, macrodosing ketamine, and I'm smack dab in the middle of 2 concurrent ayahuasca vision quests. It was wild. I'm learning a lot about my aura, and apparently my inner child likes weed. Speaking of weed, to chill out, I had a glass of Pinot Grigio aged in hemp barrels and finished in a room with Jim Brewer's stand-up playing on loop. It's called Pinot Grigio. Uh-oh, you're fucked up. I should say I had a joint that was called Alien Finger because it looked like an alien finger, and I think it was an actual alien's finger. It had a bone in it. There's a bone in the center of the joint. And then I had one pull from a bong, but the bong was made out of Chong from Cheech and Chong's skull. Yeah, he died years ago, but his ghost sells weed gummies on Twitter. So anyway, I don't know. Am I overdosing? Hello? Oh wait, this is a remote control. Oh shit. Oh well, I guess I'll just die here and let my 2 labradoodles eat my corpse. Take me, Ross and Rachel from Friends.
Justin Tyler, everyone. Wow, Justin. Is that a new piece, Justin?
Brand new. Wrote it today.
Whoa, fun piece. Everything does have weed in it nowadays. It's true, Justin.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
That's what it's out, bro. Oh shit, crazy. Let me put on my weed infused hat.
Exactly. Yo, look, Zcor Zeppelin showed up right when the weed piece happened. That's crazy.
Weird. And
Anyway, I just got out red. The fact that Justin knows what a dab rig is for some reason shocking to me, bro. I'm plugged in.
Let me say that just because Justin said the word dab rig, it does not mean he knows anything more than what the third search result on Google was for like new weed.
Yeah, dab rig is like Optimus Prime from Transformers, right? I think he's a dab rig.
No, it's like Furiosa. It's a dab rig.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I know all about it.
Are you a casual smoker, Justin? Do you smoke?
Not a ton.
With the thickness?
I like it. And I have my neighbor, he was like, hey man, I made you a tincture. And I'm like, this is a dude, I went to his house. He was like, have some cider. And then after 3, I was like, oh man, I'm fucked up. He's like, yeah, they're 9%. That he homemade this cider. I was like, you have 9% cider?
That shit is.
That's the opposite. It's getting punched in the neck.
That's only for your enemies. That is not for your friends.
Yeah, I said neighbor. He's not friend. But he gave me some tincture, and I'm like, I bet this is pretty strong. He's like, yeah, I would just figure. I was like, how much is in it? He's like, I don't know. I was like, who, bro?
Bro, you
like
can't
control
it's because like you literally have a family. There's like no situation where you can just figure it out. Like there's
my experimentation arc is very shallow. There's not a lot of like, I'll just be fucked up for a day. That doesn't really happen.
Yeah, your only option is to like go on your run and see what happens.
See you tomorrow, family.
Oh man, I used to smoke weed every day in college. I was so cool in college. Not so much anymore. Can't do it anymore. Don't like it. Maybe I can get back into it now. I could be zen out.
I mean, my thing is I actually get hungover if I smoke. If I have, especially I have like enough weed that I want to enjoy it. It really the next day I'm super hazy, and so as a parent and someone who's always working on shit, I wake up, I'm like, what? And it's horrible.
You can't.
Alcohol, I very rarely get hungover from alcohol, which is an unhealthy situation that I have.
Yeah, not good. I also do not get hungover from alcohol, really, which is not okay. But yeah, I can't smoke, can't do it. Don't like it, can't do it. I just think
try dab rig. Try get a dab rig and start dabbing.
I should just start by doing probably potentially the closest way to kill yourself with weed.
It's like hammering a weed nail into your skull. It's awesome.
It's so cool, dude. It makes Great British Bake Off awesome, dude.
Yeah, it really slows down the action so you can follow the bacon.
You can really see them make.
You can really get into the bacon.
The tracheal tarts, dude. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get back into it. I don't know if I can do that shit. I just feel like it outgrew me. I was like smoking weed in college a lot, and I was smoking like shit where back in the day you used to be able to get middies or headies. Now you can't do that. Now it's just like we'll really fuck you up or like we'll put you in a coma. Those are your two options. And
well, it is crazy just how much you can control your dose now. Like forever you couldn't do any of that. But everything is so much stronger that it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Still, like eating a fuck you up amount of weed, unless you're like truly a pro.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really, really tough. And I tried microdosing mushrooms during the pandemic, and I didn't feel any different, except the only change is that I stopped biting my nails. And I had like
why'd you give it up?
Because it would have been like, this is medicine that costs $120 a month to make me stop biting my nails.
Yeah.
Not worth it. Not worth it. Whoa, we have a message in the private chat that says, okay, never mind.
Wow. Talk about averting disaster. We just got a dab rig. Almost got hit by a dab rig.
Yeah, we just got told no. Holy shit, so funny. Folks, if you want to help us buy the next dab rig for Justin or my apartments, all you got to do is send us a little Venmo over. Venmo us at Characters Welcome. Head on over to the business side of Venmo. That's where we at. We're company shills. We have crossed the line. We are business folks now. Send us $1. Send us $2. Send us $5. And here's the deal. Whatever you send a message, whatever message you send with the K Shola, we'll say that right here on stream.
We'll say it. We
will say the thing, which is pretty cool. And all that money goes towards keeping the best tech in the biz alive another day.
Yeah, he's right on the edge. And any little money we give him is what keeps the little morsels.
Any support is going to keep him going a little bit further.
I don't have any recent Venmos. We've
great.
Robin Richmond been so. The only one I have is that we paid our cameraman. So that's not as fun to read.
The only one we have is a minus $150. It's not a plus, which is too bad. I will have to mention there it is. I love that.
That was very scary. Yo, I don't usually get freaked out. I thought that was happening in my brain only.
You didn't like that. Well, because you got
I did not like
your
that.
ear, dude. That is like literally in between your skull.
Well, I was just like, is this the time when the devil is finally speaking to me? Thank you.
He found me. Oh boy. But yeah, send some. Yeah. Dibble D says, what was that demon I heard? That's the best tech in the biz. Let's see. Can we think of Jorge? What is the Halloween version?
Jorge, I'm here to kill you.
Oh, Jorge, you're dead. Oh, okay. Very normal. Just normal stuff. Well, great. So if somebody chooses a Venmo, we'll read that comment a little bit later. But
I'm gonna monitor the Venmo. Monitor the Venmo
in case anybody shoots over some cash. But in the meantime, I think we should welcome out our next guest, Justin.
Yes. Now this type of character we've seen a little bit. It's like always fun, always great variation. We have an ass one of these. I used to perform a dickless one of these. So it's very excited to meet the next in the trilogy.
The next generation of this character in the Characters Welcome cinematic universe.
Yes, right.
The characters welcomeverse. The character comeverse. Comeverse?
What?
We'll call it the Comeverse, I think.
No. Wow, what a strange journey you just took to get there.
You don't like that?
The character Comeverse?
Yeah, people oftentimes say that our pieces feel like they reference each other and there's like a connective tissue there. So why don't we call it the characters come?
Are you buying a website right now? What are you doing?
I'm just trying to get my ducks in a row. Let's welcome out our next guest. I'm so excited for this next guy. We had an ass version of this. We had a dickless version of this. Now let's just welcome out a plain old fucking vanilla, a wizard.
Wizard.
Greetings, adventurer.
Good.
So you've made your way to the tower of the wizard Geldor. I've aided many a hero in my day. If you are here, then the prophecies are true. The Dark One has returned. The task ahead of you is great. You must seize the Amulet of Power, travel to the castle of the Dark King, read my screenplay, and finally slay the Dark One himself. Yes, the screenplay is part of it. It's a meaty character drama about, You want to hear more about the quest? Okay. The Dark Lord's power grows every day. Soon it will overtake the entire realm. Take these to aid you on your way. The Sword of Destiny. It's as light as a feather and as strong as steel. The Shield of Orion. No mortal weapon can pierce its hide. And draft 1 of my life as a middle-aged drama queen. For the final draft 12. I'm gonna need it when you're done with it. I'm gonna need it back. What's that? What does this have to do with defeating the Dark Lord? I see. You're afraid. You fear the task before you. So do all who live to see such times. Nobody wants to read someone's screenplay, am I right? But it is your burden. We do it because we are asked. And because I'm going to loop in again in about a week and a half. Hear this now. Kareth Randai Kari Kare. In the Elvish tongue, that means when Deborah Cunningham discovers her husband of 50 years is having an affair with another man, she must start her life anew, discovering laughter, love, and what it truly means to be Deborah. Is it long? About 93 pages. Oh, you mean the quest? Yeah, super long. The way to the castle of the Dark King is beset by many monsters. Much like Deborah's emotional journey to self-acceptance is beset by emotional monsters. Think Sex and the City meets Forgetting Sarah Marshall. No, it's not too Grace and Frankie. Ugh. You sound just like my agent. I understand your reluctance. Believe it or not, wizardry was not my passion. But you got to pay the bills. You know, my dad was a wizard. Kalzir, the disapproving. Needless to say, he did not like the script. My next question is of utmost importance. Do you know anyone at TIFF? Don't answer that. I'm trying to produce it. I have Faladriel of the Northern Elves set to star, and we are like this close. You're a DP, right? Don't answer that. Wait, where are you going? Do not walk away from me! Do you take me for a conjurer of cheap tricks? I am Geldor the Wise, gifted with secrets from the ancient eye, powers from the depths of time, a BFA from the Tisch School of the Arts. You shall read my screenplay. Oh, he's gone. But I didn't tell you where the Amulet of Power is. You'll never find the Castle of the Dark King. If you're more of a TV guy, I have a Gilmore Girls spec I think you'll love.
Mark Green, yes, everyone.
Mark Green, everybody. What a great fellow. You got to have a DP in every fellowship. You have my axe. You have my red. Very good quality. The sensor is sick. Yeah. Very fun.
Yeah, that was really good. Your voice is so good. You have such a great voice, and I know that every time you come on the show, I won't shut the fuck up about your voice.
You do really lay it on the voice.
I know. Okay. I just like it so much. It's so good. I really like this casual look you got going on now. It's giving Forrest Gump just ran across the country.
Yeah.
It's as if he kept running.
That's what I was going for. That's what
It's really nice.
An aging Gump, Forrest Gump 2, the sequel. While we're talking Gump, have you guys watched that movie lately? Do you feel like it's maintaining its quality?
I have not seen Forrest Gump in a little while, but I mean, I like the concept of it. I think it's great. Do you mean like Tom Hanks performing? What are we? I don't even know why I'm even doing this. I don't have to respond, right?
No, Mark.
I'm just very entertained by the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company as like a concept that exists in our world. But there are still restaurants, a chain of restaurants based on a movie from the 90s.
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, everyone talks about like the Berenstein Bears thing as the like this sign that dimensionality is real. I think it's the fact that the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company is real. A corner of the Forrest Gump universe has dipped into ours, I think.
That's so funny. It would be like, what is that movie where the guy's like, "I'll have what she's having"?
When Harry Met Sally.
It would be like if that was a real restaurant. That would be.
That's Katz's Deli.
That is a real restaurant.
You guys are
like
so fucking easy.
You haven't seen any of these movies.
You guys are so easy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I went to Cats last week. We didn't get to talk about it. I went to Cats last week, and they have an arrow that points at the seat where she orgasms, and they're like, you can sit here if you want to.
Well, Cats is nothing if not being a tourist trap. Whoa, Jorge made the Just for Laughs logo into
a ghost. Jorge, I'm so glad you were paying attention this whole time.
Mark, I feel like the wizard look you've chosen and your voice is just so, again, triggering back to like a Gandalf from the original Hobbit cartoon.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. It's almost like a rip from the headline situation. I love it.
Thank you.
Great choice.
It's a good movie too. The OG little cartoon, pretty good.
Much scarier in a good way.
Yeah.
And you can.
And also, all of the Hollywood stuff was very triggering, especially now.
It's true. Remember when you had to have a spec script? Do you feel like that's true nowadays? I don't think so. I don't think any of that.
Definitely not a spec. You want to have an original script that you've written on spec.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. But word travels slowly in Middle Earth. I don't know if he has like other screenwriter friends that he can like talk to this about with this stuff.
Well, he seems to have the right idea. You really have to just produce. You have to make the product on your own. You
got to make your own stuff. You got to make.
By the way, this is so hot, but I've elected to keep it on.
You could take it off, or you could take it. At least take it off.
Not only is it hot, but it's also like hot.
Yeah, gotcha.
There's something about it that's like hot, which is nice. Did you have all these props yourself on hand? Did you have this wizard staff and sword and shield and beard?
No, I did have to get them all, and I was very stressed out about getting them all.
Perfect. That's what
you sound. Let me say, you sound very stressed out. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I have them now.
Yeah, that's true. He's listening so intently to your voice, Mark, that he hears a slight change.
I can tell the tonal shifts because I'm listening.
Music to his ears.
I'm a good guy. Yeah.
Well, that's why you get the Sword of Destiny.
Wow, look at that.
Oh.
So would you say, Mark, you already have your Halloween costume planned out?
I feel like the smart thing would be to use this, but I don't know if that's what's going to happen. I might have to get other things.
That's fair.
I did though, when I got this, I did run through my head of like, okay, I can do like a guy lost on a desert island. I can do like Moses. I was like, who are other bearded characters? Long white beards.
Bearded characters, and you can do a shepherd of some sort.
Yeah. I think this is technically a shepherd staff, but it was cheaper than a wizard staff.
That's how they get you, dude. That's how they get you.
Yeah. I think it had a picture of Jesus on it when it came, and that made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, you burned it, right?
Yeah.
You got to play Tom Hanks from the movie Castaway.
Right.
Another movie you can watch.
You could be Forrest Gump or Castaway. That's amazing. Or you could be an alternate reality where Captain what's his name with like the ducks try to make
Phillips.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
Sully?
That's another Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
another captain-based Tom Hanks movie.
There are so many Tom Hanks opportunities I wasn't taking advantage of.
Yeah, it's true. The Tom Hanks cinematic universe is bigger than the Cumaverse, if you can believe it.
Yeah, nice. I'm glad we're really sticking with that. Mark, is there anything you'd like to plug on your way out here? What's happening? What's new?
Yes, got a couple things I'd like to plug if you'd let me.
Please.
Tomorrow, my improv team, the Party City Kazoos, are performing on the BCC main stage at
Party City Kazoos. Great name.
Very fun.
At 8:30, I believe. And next week, see Boogie Manja at the Pit on October 16th. We have a very fun show. I'm on the team Cliffhanger, which is performing.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
I'm directing Cliffhanger. Which
I didn't know if I should mention that or if that was a conflict.
Wow, it was like, are you guys keeping a weird secret?
Well, the weird secret is that I won't be able to do the show next Wednesday.
Yeah. Wow, great reveal. Sick. Wow, it's like that.
I'm glad I could help out with that.
Yeah, nice.
Great. Mark has some really, really good sketches in there, though, that are super funny. That very excited for people to see. Should be great.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being on the show. Appreciate it.
Great
take
stuff.
That
Come
stuff
back
off.
anytime.
Don't take it off. Do you?
I definitely will.
Keep the wig, lose the robe. That's
okay.
It's easier that way. See you, buddy.
See you soon, Mark. Very fun.
Red says, I think a wizard on an improv team is a good bit. Yes. I'm unclear if the Party City Kazoos are 7 improvisers and Mark Green in a wizard costume, but that would be really, really good.
All wizard improv? Very fun.
Oh my God, what is this? DCM?
Everyone's trying to get their spell on.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if that's an insult to me, everyone, just our comedy peers that we are meant to respect.
I'm not insulting anyone. I love everyone. Wow. Dustin.
Yeah, I know. You can really something. Are your family watching or something? I feel like you're trying to prove something here.
Everything's good. I'm not fighting anyone. I'm happy. Yeah. I'm really easy to work with.
Yeah. Cool. The lady duck protests too much.
I'm getting word, folks, that the New York Metropolitans have just won their baseball game, which means they're advanced.
That's exciting.
Pretty cool. I have a couple friends that went to the game, including John Hudson, friend of the show, whom I'm sure is just partying pretty hard right now.
He's a big Mets fan, huh?
He's a huge Mets fan, and he posts pictures all the time of him going to the games and watching the Mets lose again and again and again and again.
Well, I hope he's not disappointed that they keep winning lately.
Yeah, it must be a little bit weird. He's like, dude, I have to go to another game?
That's and tough. Celebrate the whole time? What do you say now that we've ghosted our Just for Laughs logo in a very fun way? Should we welcome out our next character?
Yeah, I'm excited for our next character. This one really scares me. This one has a little bit of frightening nature to it.
Good. I like it because it gives us the first acronym, really gives us a place setting for where we are. It's really gives us a lot of information to go off of.
Gives us everything. Yeah, some would say.
Great. Well, let's do it. Folks, please welcome out to the Rectangles. POV, your mom left you in line at the grocery store to get one more thing.
Oh, no! And $2.19 is your change. Have a nice day. Well. Would you look at what the mom dragged in and then abandoned? Oh, she's just getting one thing and coming right back. She's already dead. And she'd better be back before I finish up bringing these weird good-for-you groceries, or you're going to be in more trouble than anyone has ever been in ever. This is the fastest I've ever rung up groceries. But don't worry, we still have plenty of time for an adult conversation. What are your thoughts on the conflict?
The conflict. Which conflict? Doesn't say a conflict.
Now, what are your 7 favorite things about Metamucil?
Metamucil. Why does Dad take Metamucil?
Finally, talk to me about Larry King.
Larry King, the king of late nights.
All done. Time to present your grocery license. No? What about your coupon permits? Yes, you do. Those are real things you need. What's going to happen? Are you going to jail? No. Something far worse will happen. You're going to have to work here. Yeah! That's how jobs work. Wherever your mom leaves you is where you work for the rest of your life. The pay is bad and the hours are irregular. Oh, hey, are you his mom? Yeah, just in time. He was getting a little nervous. Yeah, your total's $47.82. What's that? Sure, we have plenty of time to teach him how to fill out a check.
Eric Feurer, everybody, bringing us some true nightmare fodder.
Too scary.
I love that. This feels like it's very personal for you, in that the references feel like they were the references from when you were a kid. Larry King.
Larry King is a little bit too
Metamucil.
But yeah, what's interesting about it to me is every time I talk to somebody about this, they're like, oh my God, yeah, this has happened to me. It's like mom goes to get one more thing and you're just like, it's irrational. But when you're a kid, you're like, I don't have money and I'm going to get up there and they're going to take me to jail for not like being able to pay for this. I don't know what to do.
Well, plus when you're a kid, like that's a real, when you're in the grocery store, you're really rubbing up against so much activity and adulthood there. It's like you're getting the groceries that you later eat, money exchanges. There's a person there that you have to talk to. Yeah. So like as a parent now, there is a temptation to be like, shit, these are the wrong grapes or whatever. Let me just run over and get them. But like,
and the kid's like, no,
it's scary. Yeah. The kids it's also scary as a parent to be like, I'm going to leave you alone in a very busy place for 1 second. But it's also a place where if you get out of line, you're fucked.
Yeah. So you're literally fucked if you do, fucked if you don't. And it does really feel like when you're a kid alone and it's like, now it's your turn and you're like, oh God, then they start ringing shit up and you're like, why are you doing it so fast? Slow down. Stop ringing it up so fast. Raisin, what's up? Just remembered it's Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday.
Welcome to Wednesday. What a day.
What a day.
Middle of the week. Well, great. Is that a piece you're workshopping for our upcoming Halloween themed show?
I am currently workshopping this piece for our upcoming Halloween show, folks, which is Friday, October the 25th, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's correct.
We once again have, I think, 14 character performers coming on doing whatever their version of scary is. So it's going to be a little bit open-ended. Should be fun. Should be a good time. I'm thinking about dusting off the old stilts, Justin, and being.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Your camera angle helps a lot on the rectangle,
Yes.
but on the
Oh.
stage, gonna have to get a little creative.
Yes, I would like to be a larger than life guy looming, being very spooky. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Yeah, very fun. What do you, Jorge in the private chat? Michael Heart attacked me. Are you wondering where that came from? Perhaps Jorge,
because we had that. Yeah,
we never had that. I wrote that today and added it graphically.
You added it? That's so funny. It's also so funny as a different for like fear and die and wooden stake is so like supernatural, and then it's Michael Heart attack me.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Very real, very real. Well, I like being scared. I just getting into watching the scary movies, getting into some horror, some thriller.
Yeah. Have you watched The Substance yet?
I have not, but I have heard that is good.
Yeah, I heard that it's good too. It is as good as Beetlejuice was to me. Very bad.
Yes, and I don't think that's not a movie that anyone's going to see. This movie that I'm about to recommend isn't a horror movie. It's more of a sci-fi thriller, but it's on Netflix. It's called It's What's Inside.
It's What's Inside?
Yes, and it's also funny. I watched that yesterday and really enjoyed it. Very good movie. First-time writer-director. His first feature. Very fun movie.
Interesting. Do you know anybody in it? Is that why you watched it?
No, I heard about it. I've been really into watching first-time movies. This movie also did it like basically sold at Sundance out of nowhere. So it was
cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a good movie that sort of came out of nowhere and is popping a little bit. Yes.
Wow. Cool.
The monster. Yeah. The call is coming from inside the house.
The call is coming from inside the house. There's a ghost behind you. Spooky. Folks, we have come to the spookiest part of the night. If you can.
Yes, it's the witching hour. Kathy L writes, I'm such a witch that I watched The Happening on a plane, did not sleep for 24 hours. The Happening? That is not scary.
Not only did you watch
the opening sequence is very good and sort of scary. But that movie loses steam so hard.
And you also watched it on a screen that was roughly slightly larger than your face.
They say movies affect you more. Yes. This is us in the back of a Delta flight. People who are streaming.
Imagine something scarier than it being like, hey, what's up? You got a 13-hour flight to Japan. Yeah, we're here too.
Yeah, one person's watching Eric. The person next to him is watching Justin. It's really
This is POV. The pervert is looking at us through a pair of binoculars and has trained their eyes to be separate.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
Look out. Very fun. Oh, is this the pup? So cute.
Now that's a monster right there.
You are so cute. Now, let me see if I can do this right. Jasper, go pee. Go pee, Jasper. No! That dog is
reversed your potty training so hard.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, folks, we're down to the spookiest, scariest, most frightening, most bone-chilling part of the night.
Sorry to keep interrupting you, Eric, but Raisin Delta is just roasting us right here. The costume and the list. That's our horror movie name. Very funny.
Don't you get it? The list is coming, and it's going to have a costume.
Beware. He resets after every line with a new version of the line.
And this guy just kind of hides behind something pretty.
Yeah.
The costume and the list. Folks, we've come to the spookiest, scariest, most bone-chilling part of the night. Anything to add, Justin? Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. I am so good. The comments just keep rolling. My dog, I know new pets.
That part that we are at is the final character of the night. Boo. Right? Boo. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. Put away those mwahas and tuck those ticklies goodnight, because after this, there's no more comedy. No more comedy. It's only fear after this.
It's all horror now.
It's all horror now. But we're so excited to bring out our very last character of the night. I'm pumped for this. What is scarier than this, Justin?
I don't know. The one I know is just here out of nowhere. It's like lurking behind me.
So scary. I need you to say it loud enough that they can hear it, that there's nothing scarier
Nope,
than
I won't do that. I won't do that. I will not do that.
I'll speak for
How
Justin.
dare you?
Everyone. There's nothing more frightening than this next character popping up whenever popping up behind corners, always always got something to scare you with. Please welcome our very final character of the night, a wife.
A wife.
You're home late again. What's your time? No. You know what? I don't want to hear it. I am just so sick of you not showing up for this family. What are you working? Certainly not seeing any money from it. Look, I know you're the most famous cryptid in the world, but being Bigfoot isn't exactly bringing in the bills. Now I'm here raising your kids in a shack in the forest while you're off playing hide and seek with some park rangers.
It's true.
I know you're not looking for a job. Talked to Mrs. Chupacabra yesterday. You've been spending a lot of time with Nessie recently, haven't you? Your son, Harry, had a football game the other day. Scored the final goal. Was his father there for it? No. What about Sassy's Model UN presentation? I saw her looking in the crowd, but she could never find her dad. You know what she told me the other day? She said when she grows up, she wants to be a scientist. She wants to prove her father doesn't exist.
Oh my God.
I remember when we first met. I was sold on this idea of you. You were tall, aloof, one with nature. That was very attractive to me when I was young. We all know what they say about men with big feet. Big old footprints. I gave up my drumming career for you. But now I'm starting to think that it was only physical between us. You actually like the chase more than me. Both know the only big thing about you is your ego. Oh, and you think because you're famous, that's enough for me? I need more. We need more, Biggs. And no, I don't want to hear about the royalties for the Patterson footage. You know who's making those royalties? Patterson. If you want to be a film star, do it, but have some fucking integrity. God damn it. I want some integrity. I want a real home address and not just deep in the Pacific Northwest. I want a person who shares my family photos and isn't just a smudge. I have to tell people, no, he was there, I promise. It just turned out weird. I want help trimming the kids' fur. I want a husband who lives in the present, doesn't just hold on to some legacy of the past. You're not even relevant anymore. It's all about aliens and ghost hunting now. Nobody believes in you, not even your own family. We all just think you're some guy in a monkey suit. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, we need to stop. We're waking the kids.
Oh.
I don't think I can do this anymore. I was going to wait until the kids got older, but I think this is for the best. I'm going to stay with my sister for a while, and then I'm taking the kids to West Virginia. Truth is, I found someone else. He's been flying over to see me recently, and I think he's really special. Plus, he only works nights, so he can watch the kids during the day while I live my dream of becoming a drummer for the Blue Man Group. The people adore him over there. I'm sure you've seen his statue. He has an ass you can bounce a quarter off of.
Mm.
Yes, it's Mothman.
Ryan Fox Christensen.
Ryan Fox Christensen, everybody.
Wow, great. The
So
subname
funny.
wanting desperately to be a drummer for the Blue Man Group is so funny. That's so.
I mean,
Thank you.
that's peak drumming, though. That's great stuff.
It's true. It doesn't get better than that. Stomp could never. Stomp.
They drum on anything, dude. Pipes, drums, other stuff. It's crazy what they're drumming on.
It's true.
As someone with a father who's a percussionist, all drummers do that. They will drum on anything.
Wow, really undercutting the Blue Man Group's whole thing, right? You're really crushing the dreams of the Blue Man folks out there.
Hey, you
that
know
was so
what? They're
funny.
monetizing it. They're adding fun makeup. I love it.
Yeah, there's nothing more fun than covering your entire body with a makeup, right, Aaron?
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Famously got all oranged up for nothing recently.
Yeah.
The West Virginia specific really got me. That's just like I'm leaving you and moving to West Virginia. Very funny. And that was just an excellently performed. That was giving off Michelle Williams vibes. I'm saying.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
Very, very well performed.
Yeah, it was great. I also really love the baby, which it's that some type of moose.
Yes, it is.
I'm sorry that I blew the cover of it, but
No, that's okay. This is a moose. His name is Macbeth.
that's his name.
Ooh.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say that.
No, in the rectangles, it's good luck to say Macbeth.
Okay.
Wait, would you say this is a theater that we're in, or no?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Only the largest rectangle is a theater. Our own separate ones are not.
Don't count.
Got it.
So we're good to know. Good to know.
Okay. Knock on wood.
Where are you coming at us from, Ryan? Where are you?
I'm in Manhattan. I'm in Washington Heights.
Wow, that's crazy. We had all three boroughs represented tonight.
I know. Wow.
All three boroughs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All three.
You gotta check that.
No other
check
ones.
that count.
That's fun.
Nice.
This
from the man that just went to Katz's. Okay.
Just went to Cats for the first time. I get the hype. I orgasmed too. It was good. What's Manhattan like these days? What's going on around there?
Oh, that's a good question. It's busy. I'm actually planning on moving to Brooklyn soon. So
Get out of there.
As all the comedians do, we all have a draw to this. The Brooklyn Siren song calls out, and you must answer.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years here, and I'm finally answering the call.
Good.
Well, I will say Washington Heights is a ways up there too. It's
It is, yeah.
That's where my now wife, very similar to a wife, lived up in Washington Heights when she first moved to the city, and that was a long ways from Brooklyn.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. What else you get into? You have anything you want to plug or promote? Anything fun or exciting going on?
Not right now. I have some things in the works, but right now it's mostly just finding things like this. I'm doing a lot of writing classes. I'm writing by myself. Definitely look at my Instagram because I love talking about the stuff that I'm doing. So it will definitely be up there.
Nice. Well,
Now, when you have
come back and do another piece.
Yeah, you should.
Thank you so
should
much.
swing back. Yeah, because this one was so fun. It was really, really great. Very dramatic and very well written. It was super funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I really
And actually, Justin, I do have a little bit of a bone to pick with you. I was there the night of JD Vance at the JV Dance.
Okay.
I wasn't the audience member you slid into, but I was directly behind them.
Oh.
So I did think for a minute I was going to have to save your life.
You're going to die.
So-
Well, I was there.
There it is.
Wow, look at that. And I bet we probably have a picture of you. I think there are some screenshots of everybody over there being like,
Yes.
it was. That's so.
That is very fun. Thank you for thinking that you are about to have to resuscitate me.
You're
The
welcome.
woman who did reach out to save me, I was like, because I had done it a bunch of times and knew I was going to sort of crash a little bit, but I was like, oh no, don't put your face where my head is about to be. So it could have gotten dangerous when the people all showed up. I'm trying to find the picture because I bet you're in it, Brian.
I think Mark will actually be in it too.
Mark was
yes,
right there too.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
So yes, look at this picture. Oh, you could definitely see Mark. This is, you can see the woman who is definitely I'm about to dive into.
Yeah.
There's Mark right in the background.
So funny.
That's the face of a person I scared intensely.
That's really good. Oh man, well thanks for coming to the show. That's awesome. We're gonna have to get you on the stage sooner than later. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, please.
Cool. Dope. Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. Come back anytime to do another character. We really appreciate you. That was so good.
So
Thank
funny.
You so much.
Come back anytime.
All right, later. What a dream. What a dream. There's Mark Green LOLing in the chat, having been, wow, everyone really came together to save you there, Justin. Because it was such an accident that it happened. It was like, who could have foreseen you that, like, who could have predicted that you would have flown off the couch like that?
I mean, literally everyone. And when I was practicing it, I was also doing that. So it was, if you remember though, during the show, during the piece, I slid it right back into place to give me plenty of runway so I wouldn't scare anybody.
He did. He pulled it back really far. And you can all look at that on the Characters Welcome YouTube page if you want, folks. Because we've got, listen to this, since July, we have put up a video every other day since July, August, September, now into October. We have so many videos up right now, and they're all so fun. Also representing, I saw somebody earlier in chat, Leslie, I believe, who is that guy Leslie is a Betty LA performer who is going to get a
very nice
sooner than later as well. We've expanded to both coasts. We're putting up so many fun videos.
It's great. Job? Nothing. What do you see? What do you see?
Nothing. Yeah, it's a good time. So it's a good time to be a fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. That was our show.
Very fun. Kathy L says she looks like an OB and you're being born. Yes, that's what it felt like. When I hit that couch, it was like bang, water breaks, and I'm out.
Water breaks and you're out. Folks, let's bring in the best tech in the biz, Jorge. What's up, Jorge?
Hey guys, just practicing for my Blue Man group.
Whoa!
Oh, look at him drumming on something.
They ask you, that's the first thing they ask you to do. They're like, how long can you pound on your penis for?
Yeah. I tell them you can't stop me, actually.
Yeah. Good to see you. I really like this kind of spooky lighting. We've got kind of like moody blues going on as well.
Thank you. Yeah. It was red for the entire show while I was in the background, and then the Boo Man group got brought up, and I was like, you know what? Let's change them blue.
We're going blue, baby. We're going blue. Fun stuff.
Get those blues up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What a dream. Go ahead, Justin.
Nothing. I was just saying it was very fun. Great to have the whole band back together.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in like 5 or 6 weeks, and
you
be really
bastard.
It's not my fault.
No, you won't. You'll be back not next week, but the week after.
It's true. I will be back.
Wait,
soon.
is that true?
Huh?
Is that true? You won't be back next week, but the week after?
I will not be back next week. I have a show.
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
You know, you have a show right here.
I know. It's like
yes, Jorge, get him. Yeah.
Come on.
We're your show.
Don't you guys ever?
We're your family.
We're your show, Eric. We're
your show, Eric. We're your show.
We're the show.
I don't like any.
I'm so sorry to anyone with it.
We're your show.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. We really appreciate you. It's a good time out here. We just like to have fun. We're just like out here enjoying ourselves.
Having fun. Look, I'm having fun. Look, I'm having fun.
It's so nice. The nice part about it is like when we get to join y'all for just to kind of hang out and like really enjoy ourselves and
The idea that you slip into Lorax at any point in your day, like it feels very on hand for you.
She's like, "Are you going back to the Lorax room?" I'm like, "Yes. Please don't disturb."
You yeah, okay, so I was just about to say that you look very much like one of the Mythbusters, whose name escapes me right now. In that Jamie Heineman. And then you did that voice, which is very Jamie Heineman.
Very Jamie Heineman. Yeah. Very Jamie Heineman.
C4 goes boom.
C4 goes boom. Folks, we really appreciate you being here. Check out our Discord. Check out all the new videos we have. We're just having a good time out here, and we're glad that you're with us. We got a fresh fucking live show on October 25th. It's going to be a real fright fest. Should be fun.
Yeah. Please come to that. We also have a show in November as part of the New York Comedy Fest, gang. We are out there. We're in the big time. Please come to that. We'll talk more about that as it gets closer.
Yes. All right, and we'll see you next week, guys. Not me, but these guys.
Cool. Yeah. Later, the Lorax got to go back to his little tree stump.
And I've got to pound my pee-pee.
Found your pee-pee.